And so what I've learned in this whole process is, do I be angry at this leopard that may have covered its spots and I thought was this but wasn't? Or maybe they were a leopard and I saw who they were and I knew who they were and I can deal with it. So I go back to think about this. If you got people in your life, business partners, family members, people, relationship, whatever, friends, as long as you know what kind of leopard they are, what kind of animal they are, as long as you know what the fuck you're dealing with, you can't have expectations broken and be upset. You can't be pissed. Because see, when everything got tough, I got pissed at this person. I was like, this is fucking wrong. Like, you should be vocal like me. You should be online like me. You should be out here telling the truth, sharing like me. Man, I don't want any problems, man. I just, people are just mean out there and, whatever, right? And I'm like, what? And then I realized, this person's non-confrontational. This doesn't make them a loser. This don't make them a piece of shit. This don't make them weak. What it makes them is, that's who they are, right? They're like a leopard with no teeth. So it's okay if the leopard's not screwing me over, they're not trying to cover it up. There's spots. Well, I'm a leopard. I've got spots. Everybody's got their own issues, right? But this person, I would be upset with because I'm like, dude, why aren't they? Well, that's who they are. I use in different business, and some of my partners before, one was really good at certain things but didn't have great social skills, and another was so good and efficient at running things and operations, but dude had a hot temper, was a son of a bitch to deal with. And another, was so kind and so sweet and did all the right things, but was slow as shit to work with, right? So I'm going through these dynamics of different people, different, animals, right? That you're relatable in your life with and you're dealing with. And it's like, I told my wife recently, I'm like, as long as we know the animal that we're dealing with, I'm dealing with an elephant. All right, motherfucker, I'm gonna make sure I got peanuts to feed the elephant. If I'm dealing with a lion, I'm gonna make sure I got some meat to feed that motherfucking lion. If I'm dealing with a cheetah, I gotta make sure that I got something for them, put their claws on and fucking, they can run fast. Like, as long as I know the animal I'm dealing with, the person that I'm dealing with, my expectations can't be faltered or fucked up. And so that's what I've kind of learned through this process. It's like, well, I can't be angry. I'm doing some business ventures now and different people have different, strengths and weaknesses. And I'm like, look, I know what my strengths and weaknesses are. And I like to surround myself with people that have different strengths and weaknesses than me so we can all complement each other. But they can't let me down now. I can't be surprised and let down anymore because I know what I'm dealing with. I'm not trying to make somebody something they're not. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to make somebody something they're not. I'm not trying to say, hey, you need to be vocal and be a fucking badass warrior. They're not made to be a warrior. Maybe they're made to be a messenger, right? Whatever it is. We go back to hanging out winners and losers. I don't want you to make the mistake of labeling someone a loser because they don't have all the attributes you need in them to make you happy. That doesn't make them a loser. What makes them a loser is they're taking away from you consciously. Not subconsciously. They're trying to hurt you.